Give out Zag is a part of the plan. I like it too, part of my friend. Dropping this heat to show you I can. I'm about to teach these boys manners, hating me for no reason. Scale like a chubby le physics. I don't get phone less easy. Shoot him up, go easy. Give out Zag, I'm Shima. Give out Zag, I'm Shima. Give out Zag, I'm Shima. Give out Zag, I'm Shima.
Hello. Welcome to Life with Student Podcast. Remember, it's your boy, aka Viago, by the name of Mukweli Lisita. We are having our new guest right here, Mzwabantu from EFF SRC member. Is the premier, right? Yes. But we need after the elections of the current SRC and for 2026, right?
Yes, 2026.
Yes. Congratulations about that, my guy. It's a big win, that one. And then so basically now I think abantu bafuna ukwazi uba wena ijeni yakho benjani. When did you start this thing joining the organization of this political party, and then waqala nini ukuba SRC, and then how was the journey, anything of that, and then also how you feel about what happened, which is the day before yesterday and today, but you won. And the result came out today, right, around midnight.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell them your journey about when uqale nini blento yama SRC or tulandela these things?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a very long question, but my name is Mzwabantu. I come from Ngeleni in the Eastern Cape. I am a student, an advanced diploma student in Walter Sisulu University. I joined the EFF in 2021. I was a student in King Initiative College in a campus predominantly owned by PASMA and PAC. So I joined the EFF Student Command of Walter Sisulu University in 2022, and I registered for my first year in public relations management. So it has been a very confusing journey at the beginning of it, because we started off on a very bad foot as an organization. We were rejected by the institution itself. We were rejected by a lot of people that held positions in other organizations, people that were also responsible for recognizing us. They turned, and we were called a lot of names. We were called rascals and all those things. So I started participating in the EFF of Walter Sisulu University in 2022. I am still an active member of the EFF and the EFF Youth Command. I started contesting the SRC last election run. I think it was 2024, where I emerged as the SRC secretary, which my term ended yesterday, when I was re-elected as the SRC Premier of Patawet campus. Serving in the SRC is not all fruits and roses. It's a very difficult journey. One needs to be disciplined, one needs to be grounded, and one needs to have the love for students for you to be able to serve them, because it comes with a lot of responsibilities. It comes with not sleeping at night, being called at 12 o'clock to arrange ambulances and all those things. We have seen students losing hope in our eyes. We have seen students before us that got injured in student activism, in riots and all those things. So it's not a very colorful journey, I can say, but it's worth doing, because when you sleep at night after each and every victory, after solving each and every issue, you look up and say, at least I exist for something. At least I am changing lives.
So let's talk about journey. Like you are a SRC member right now, and then you are in EFF political party, right? So what is your vision about this? See, you just want to keep on being the SRC member and then being the EFF member, Lana, a campus, or just for the student, or actually you put in the high image of next time you just want to be that president EFF, or just next to the president EFF, like the nationwide?
Yeah. I think my participation in student activism is not only limited to campuses. My participation in politics, in fact, is not limited to campus politics. I am very involved in community struggles as a young person, because the previous National People's Assembly of the EFF disbanded the Student Command and introduced the EFF Youth Command, meaning that our membership starts from 14 years to 30. So we must be found in high schools, recruiting young people. We must be found in municipalities, trying to represent young people. So my journey in politics would never end in student activism. I believe I still have a very long journey to undertake, because part of the vision I have individually as a person is that as the young people of South Africa, we need to challenge the ANC in all spheres of governance. We need to challenge all manifestations of corruption wherever we see them. So I still believe that there is a need to overthrow the ANC in government. So I can't stop at campus level. Yeah.
So let's talk about the owner of EFF. Uthini kuye manje sesowinile as SRC member. What do you say to Mr. Malema? So far, what can you say so far? You are pushing his brand, or you are pushing his organization, or you are pushing his family, actually, if I can say.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy that you mentioned the fact that I'm part of the family, because it would have been...
Is it not Malema funny?
I don't know.
It's not Malema?
It's not him.
Okay.
It's not him, it's a friend. I'm happy that you mentioned the fact that I'm part of the EFF family, because it would have been wrong fully interpreted.
Yeah, that's why I had to put
you had to put it first. Yeah. No, I think we don't usually get to say this to the commander-in-chief, but I think as young people of South Africa, we must thank him for giving us a home. That is one thing we must, because as fighters, we love each other. We're a family. Everywhere you go, a fighter from the Eastern Cape will know a fighter from Limpopo, will know a fighter from everywhere. So we're just one people, and he has given us a home, a sense of belonging. He has given some of us the love of the families we never had. So I must just thank him for that, and also for defending the organization when it was under attack. When we were going to the previous national elections or general elections, there were attempts by President Jacob Zuma to close shop of the EFF and join what he said was black unity and all those things. So the commander-in-chief said, no, it cannot happen, not while I'm still alive. So he kept our home. It's one of the things we'll forever be grateful for as fighters, and we want to promise him that we'll remain behind his back. We are going to protect him. We are going to support him in each and everything that he does in this country.
Yes. So when we look at EFF, is it much focused on youth or actually everyone? Because most of the time, we use the mentality of saying, youth, let's vote for EFF. Youth, let's vote for EFF. Is it because we have that mentality of saying the old people, they are used to ANC, and then they forget to think about their new politics that they can be able to follow? Or is it actually for the youth when at the way or you consider everyone?
The EFF is for everyone, my brother. It is for each and every individual that is a citizen of South Africa, Africa, and the diaspora. It is an organization of everyone. So
you said Africa. I understand when you say Africa.
Yeah. So
it's when your leader used to say, we are one thing. So one from
there's the EFF.
So you support this thing of saying what is this
the open border
operation
policy.
Tutula and then
the open border policy.
You are supporting this thing of them coming inside without the proper document and everything like that, or what do you say as the premier of Butterworth?
No, it is always misinterpreted, this policy. It is never a question of are they going to come inside not having proper documentation or whatnot?
So you are talking about the borders, that you think there are no borders. Like, what do you mean in that way?
I mean, the borders are artificial, my brother.
Oh, okay.
They are not practical borders.
Oh,
People
I
have
understand
access to the country. Like, take for instance, the fencing of this campus. There is no fencing in this campus. Even cattle can get into campus and do whatever they want to do. Even community members can get into campus without having to undergo access control. So it is like that even with the country. Anyone can enter at any time. Because if there were borders in South Africa, there would be no operation to do. If there were borders, because people could not have access illegally. The minute you have access illegally, it means there are no borders. The borders are artificial. So you can have access without going through the proper channels of getting access, meaning the borders are just there on paper. There's a video circulating of one other funny guy on TikTok. He was saying, now I'm in South Africa, now I'm in...
So that time he was doing that, was he basically like next to the office whereby they have to get access to be, now I'm in South Africa, now I'm in, or he was freely doing that?
No, he was in the place where there is supposed to be a fencing.
So there was no fencing?
There is no fencing.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're talking about now. So as a premier, what do you think about that? What plan can you come up with if you become the president, and then maybe your political party is the one that is pushing the country?
Yeah, Africa must be one.
Okay.
We must have one president, must have one currency.
Are you saying like one president for all Africa?
For the United States of Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one president.
So do you think if you a president, they say, okay, Mzwabantu, can you just be the
It must not be
Africa?
about me. It must not be about
Can it be about you? I want to see the mentality of saying I can be able to push the whole South Africa. When you talk about Africa, we are talking about Nigeria, what, everything like that. So can you be able to be the president of Africa if we put you to be a president of Africa?
Yeah, I can be able to.
You can push it?
Yeah, I can.
With no getting tired and everything of that?
Why would I have to get tired?
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're giving power and energy to your fellow students who are following you. So, yes, you did. Okay, so thank you so much. We are in the end of the organization questions, and a background journey from getting to be SRC, and what motivated you, Vele, to want to be an SRC before? Because I believe you were just a normal student in JWS school and party bag and then ufunde. But what got into your mind that I want to be a SRC?
As a first year student here in WSU, I suffered a lot. I was not funded. I think I got funded mid-second year. That's where I got funded. So the pain I went through, because it's very painful going to school in an empty stomach, and
very painful.
So when I would see the comrades of all political parties, not only the EFF, I could see comrades assisting here and there. I said, no, I must participate in this thing, because I was once one of the students who were assisted in this thing. When they assisted with registration, I was once assisted with registration without having registration money. So for my second year, when I was assisted through a special cases program, so I had to also pay it back to the students who came after me. So, but the idea was not to be SRC, in the inception of my activism. It was just me giving back to the community that gave to me, So I served students, but surely when you are around people that are political activists or student activists, they can see potential in you. So some of my comrades saw potential in me. And I was not very sure of contesting the SRC in the first term, because coming from where I come from, you have a sense of inferiority complex. You can't imagine yourself leading a campus as a child of a taxi driver. So there were those factors of saying, no, I can't.
Yeah.
So, but the comrades pushed me, and one of these comrades was a fighter called Akona Batman. I think he's in Cape Town currently, working at Coca-Cola, and also the outgoing premier of this campus, Yonela Kulwan. whom I met a few weeks before I contested SRC, but he believed that I could contest and I would lead. So I took the responsibility, and I think so far so good.
Okay. No, thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. It's been a sad story to say that for you to end up being in SRC, it came from, the mentality of saying, yo, you know what, the hunger, coming back from school, everything like that, poor background and everything like that. But otherwise, it made you a man now. You are a leader now. Everybody's proud of you. And then I guess you're proud of them also for following you. And then now let's see what can you teach to your fellow followers, I can say, because those who voted, they are your followers. But let's put it in a better way. I mean, in a good way. They are your family now. Exactly. So now let's see what you, as a father to them, you've got as an IQ level with this question. How much do you know, and then how much can you try? We have the last questions, Lana, which is fun questions and entertainment. And then, if you don't know the question, you say pass. If you know the answer, we are still by the answer. So the first question, E.T., how many official languages does South Africa have?
Is it 11 or 12? I'm not sure. I think it's around that, 11 or 12.
Outing Mkuze Premier. Answer Suni answer A1. Mobile exam. Or we are ropa go exam. We premier, we are ropa go exam. Palama answer
11 official language.
Okay, no problem. So the other question says, what is the capital city of Limpopo?
Of Limpopo? You have never even thought of that. Is it Musina? Yeah, it's Musina.
And the leader of the overall EFF, Utlala Limpopo, and you don't know his capital city, right?
I'm only concerned about Seychelles.
Yeah. Seychelles? Yeah. Because it is
the place that gave us a lead.
Okay. So have you ever been in Limpopo before?
No, I've never been to Limpopo.
Oh, have you ever wished to go there before? I mean, anytime you think of...
Yeah, I have a wish of visiting all the provinces.
Okay. Fine. Must go back again. Which South African is known worldwide as the Madiba? South African citizen. Worldwide, they know him as Madiba.
It's the first black president.
Okay, no problem. So, what is the largest township in South Africa?
The largest township is Johannesburg.
Okay. Who is the current deputy president of South Africa?
That guy, Paul Mashati.
Okay. Which South African city is nicknamed as the mother city?
It's Cape Town, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Which province is Table Mountain found in?
Also Cape Town.
Okay. Spell the word constitution.
Yeah, that's one. It's CONSTITION.
Okay, no problem. Spell the word democracy.
DECOMACRACY.
Okay, spell the word heritage.
HERITAGE.
Spell the word reconciliation.
It's RECONCIA. No, it's RECONCILIATION.
Okay. Who is known as the king of Amapiano in South Africa?
Scabs.
Okay. Which fast food brand is most famous for selling chicken licken?
Fast food brand? For selling chicken, but chicken licken sells chicken licken.
Okay. Then what local film is about a Soweto boy who wants a bicycle and it's released in 2004?
A pass.
Okay. Which South African soccer team is nicknamed Amakhosi?
Hey, those useless boys from those useless boys from what is this, from Soweto? Hey, they are very useless, those things. They should play netball, those boys.
Okay, no problem. Let me not take it to my head. Fine. So, what is the name of Caspanyo West's annual boxing event?
No, I don't know.
Okay, who played Karabo Moroka in Generation?
It's Konefekasi.
Okay, no problem. The last question says, who sang the hit song Jerusalem?
Who's this lady? Who's this lady? She was not famous for a very long time. I think
Okay.
it's not Makadzi, ne? But when Makadzi was hitting the wave, okay. Not Makadzi. I think
Okay.
but DJ Zinhle was part of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Mzwabantu bafethi lo, the premier of Walter Sisulu University in Butterworth campus. Thank you so much, my brother. It was fun and entertaining having you as a guest today.